for people then that are doing a lot of miles, is the current advisory fuel rate suitable for what they're doing and their expenditure from a financial standpoint? And if not, what do you think it needs to be, and how can Mina help them to understand that as well?
But AFR covers the cost of fuel for pretty much most or every sensible car van that you're likely to see be issued as a company car. Whereas AER, unless you buy a Zoe and charge it purely at home, the chances are you're out of pocket on the AER rate. And I don't think we'll ever get to a place where AER works, because the difference between the cheapest off-peak tariff that you can charge at home and the most expensive public tariff is over 1,000% increase. So we're talking like crazy variances, and they will always be there because home is always going to be cheaper. You've got far more flexibility to charge off peak, whereas if you want to charge quick or fast, you need to charge fast, and you're on the public network, they can charge you almost what they want. So we're seeing people accept the AER rate at the minute, mostly because these are people that want to get into EVs. There's loads of other benefits around tax. So employers are saying, well, you're saving £200 a month on your company car tax, so you can be out of pocket 50 quid a month on your fuel. And you can kind of get that argument. But at the same time, you could say, interest rates have dropped, your mortgage is cheaper, so I'm not going to reimburse you, a tenner for your lunch, I'm going to only reimburse you a fiver for your lunch. It's kind of a bit like, doesn't seem quite fair. And we're seeing it now when companies are saying, right, the only car you can take is an EV, or certainly in the van fleets where they're being forced, not forced to charge at home, but said, here's a van, go and charge at home. They're getting 5p a mile, and they're getting bills that are, equate, we've done the maths, typically 9 to 12p a mile is what we're seeing.
Right.
But you can't just give someone 9 to 12p a mile without evidence of that, because there's tax implications. So, I guess cutting to the chase, what we do at Mina is we make sure that every driver is paid fairly and accurately. We track every tariff at home, we track every charge on the road. So every pound or penny that's been spent by the business goes straight back to the energy supplier or the charge point operator at actual cost. So you've got no tax implications, you've got happy drivers because we can guarantee they're not out of pocket, and we can evidence all of that in a paper trail. So every driver gets a statement of every charge session, and every business gets full breakdown of every charge that's ever happened and every cost.